Well, hi folks. Toby Walker with another concert for you. 7 p.m. here Eastern Standard Time in the hills, the rugged hills of New Jersey, northern New Jersey, by the way, I should add. I'm glad that you can attend the concert, and this live concert, through the magic of Facebook, actually stays on Facebook until I take it down, and I'm not going to be taking it down for any time soon. So I'm going to start off with a tune on my, this guy, on my National Steel. And if you want, you can say anything you'd like in the comment box. I believe in the, should be up in the thing above my head. Should be up there. Yeah, right above there, there's a donation link, and there's all kinds of prizes that I'm giving away for your donations. You can click on that, you'll see that. And I gave a lesson earlier, which is below on my Facebook page, on how to play Big Road Blues by Tommy Johnson. And if you want to download the tab for that, plus there's variations of that, you can just go to the download tab link, and you could download the tab, and you could follow along with the thing I gave today. So at any rate, I think we're going to get going here. I think we're all ready to go. And I'm going to start off, I had a request for this one. I've been doing this one for a long time, and somebody had requested it. And I said, great, I think I'm going to do it. So anyway, this is a tune that I wrote called Ride That Train. I figured it would make a nice start for everything. I'm going to turn the National Steel into a freight train. Now the engineer, he's going to ring the bell like this. Then he's going to blow the whistle. That sounds like this. And the big drivers, those big wheels on the side of the train. Here we go. I'm gonna ride on that train, baby, take it as far as I'm gonna ride on that train, baby, take it as far as from the winter fields of Canada to the southern Gulf of Mexico. I'm gonna put as many miles as I can between you and me. Gonna put as many miles as I can between you and me. I've been mistreated, darling. That is plain to see. Here we go. to the sunny Gulf of Mexico. I think I'm going to go to New Orleans. There you go. All aboard for Ride This Train. That's one that I wrote a while back, and I have a lot of fun doing that song, as you could tell. And anyway, let me just tell you what I'm going to be giving away for your donations. This is an album CD that I put out a while back. It has 15 tracks on it. 2 of which I think I'm going to be doing today. Definitely Know Your Rider. And this is a digital, I'll give you a digital copy of this. And all these songs, the reason it's called Lost and Found is because a lot of these are all bootleg recordings that I had people gave to me over the years, CDs and everything. And I stuck them in my closet. And me and a good friend of mine, the guy who produced this, Tom Griffith, we went through a whole bunch of these things and picked out what we thought was the 15 best ones. And there's recordings of me doing a radio interview and playing music there, playing a couple of house concerts. There's some theaters. It's all stuff that was lost and now found. On top of that, I'm also going to send you a video instruction on how to play CC Rider with tablature. So that's only $10. And for another $5, I'm going to send you a video instruction on how to play this particular song called Toby's Boogie Woogie, which is on here. So you get that. And then if you want to go $20, you're going to get those 2 things. Plus, I just finished a brand new set of lessons called Essential Blues and Rags, and Volume 2. I released Volume 1 last month. That hasn't even been released yet. That's going to be released on the 16th. But for you folks, you're going to get that, a series of 5 lessons. I'm teaching Police Dog Blues and Baby Lou Blues by Blind Blake, Deep River Blues, which I'm going to play tonight. There's Hoochie Coochie Man by Willie Dixon. And then finally, if I can remember it now, Buck Rag by Reverend Gary Davis. So those are all in that donation link that you see right up above you. And I think what I'm going to do now is play a Blind Willie Johnson song while I have the National Steel out. Now, if you want to say anything in the comment box, you can. I always like to hear from people. Always like to hear what people have to say. And if you want, just say hi. I always like to say hi and talk to people, or somewhat chat with the people. Trimmed and burning, keep your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord has done. Yeah, mama, don't get worried, don't get worried, don't get worried. The Lord is almost done. burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord has done. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord has done. Mama, don't get worried. Don't get worried. Don't get worried. The Lord is almost done. So that's Keep Your Lamp Trimmed and Burning. I'm going to break out another guitar. Hey, Lisa. How are you? We go way back. I'm going to do a Mississippi John Hurt tune. I've been reading a lot about him in a really wonderful book by Philip Radcliffe. From England, and he did the most extensive research on Mississippi John Hurt. It's just incredible, the book called Mississippi John Hurt, his life, his times, and his music, or his blues. And I'm going to do a tune that he did called Got the Blues, Can't Be Satisfied. I may throw in some little extra things in there like I usually do, but here we go. Got the blues, I can't be satisfied. You know I got the blues and I can't be satisfied. Leaving here, gonna catch that train and ride. Some say whiskey will drive the blues away. Some say whiskey will drive the blues away. That be the case, well I want a call today. Mississippi John Hurt was famous for playing put the melody on top and the little bass on the bottom. Bought my baby a great big diamond ring. Well, I bought my baby a great big diamond ring. I got home and I caught her shaking that thing. I said, babe, why do you treat me this way? I said, hey now, baby, why do you treat me this way? Give you my love and you just give it away. When I took my gun and I broke that barrel down, I took that gun and I broke the barrel down. I put that joker 6 feet under the ground. Got the blues, I can't be satisfied. Well, I got the blues and I can't. Leaving here, gonna catch that train and ride. old Mississippi John Hurt for you. I hope you enjoyed that one. I got a bunch of them. I have a whole bunch of tunes like that, but we're going to do, and I'll tell you, I sure miss playing out live. That's one of the things I really miss a whole lot, is being able to play out live all the time. Hopefully this whole stuff will go away soon. But if you're out there, say hi. I always like, hearing people say hi. Anyway, I'm going to do a tune that I released on my very first CD, which was just Little Toby Walker. So before we were doing some like slide guitar stuff, and then we did a traditional blues. And right now I think I'm going to play more of a Chicago style blues, little tune called Sitting on Top of the World. Was the spring, one sunny day, my baby left me, Lord, she went away. Now she's gone, now don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. She called me up from El Paso, she said, I'm coming back, Daddy, I need you so. Now you're gone, now don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. You don't like my peaches, don't pick my tree. Get out of my orchard, baby, let my pieces be. Yeah, you're gone, now don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. Don't you come running, holding out your hand. I'm gonna get me another woman, just like you got your man. Now you're gone, and I don't worry. I said I'm sitting on top, sitting on top. Yeah, I'm sitting there. Said I'm sitting, baby. I said I'm sitting on top of the world. Thanks, Howard. Thank you, David. David Martin. Oh, man. I still remember that time. Where was it? I was in Annapolis, and you came all the way down from north of me, way north of me, and you had friends coming up south of Annapolis, and you all met at this one little place. I forgot, Baldwin Station? Was that the name of the club? I'm not sure. That was cool. And I played a house party where I saw you too. Thanks, Howard. I'm glad you like that. So I'm going to do another Mississippi John Hurt song. You know, it's funny. The guy that discovered him, a guy named Tom Hoskins, came all the way down from Washington, D.C. on a hunch that John Hurt was living in Avalon, Mississippi. And when he got down there, he walked into this little general store and he asked the store manager. Yeah, now you see, Hoskins didn't even know if this guy was alive or not. It was just a mystery. You know, they only had a couple of songs, Frankie and Stack of Lee, on these 78s that were reissued onto LPs, long-playing LPs. And anyway, you know, so he went down there thinking Hurt was dead. And he went up to the manager of the store and he said, yeah, do you know where Hurt's gravesite is? And the manager said, well, if he ain't died since, he just left here a couple hours ago carrying his groceries. And gave him directions, and that's how they found, that's how Tom Hoskins located Mississippi John Hurt, who was very surprised to hear that a whole bunch of white kids, you know, up north loved his music. I hope so. Yeah, we go way back. Lisa, we do go way, way back. So this is a tune called Ain't No Talon. Don't you let my good gal catch you here. Yeah, she may shoot you, cut you, starve you too. Ain't no telling what she may do. Going up the country, it's cold, sleet, and snow. You know I'm going up the country, cold, sleet, and snow. Ain't no telling just how far I'll go. Had my breakfast here, my dinner in Tennessee. Well, I had my breakfast here, dinner in Tennessee. Ain't no telling about a man like me. I'm sleeping, my back and shoulders tired. Yeah, the way I'm sleeping, my back and shoulders tired. Gonna turn over, try it on the side. Don't you let my good gal, don't you let my good gal catch me here. She may cut you, shoot you, stomp you too. Ain't no telling what she may. A little bit of Mississippi John Hurt. I thought that was kind of a cool story. There's another story that isn't so funny. A friend of mine, Mark Schoenberg, lives in Port Jefferson, New York. Years ago, he told me this story that him and his wife had to meet John Hurt at Penn Station because John Hurt was doing some concerts in New York City. And they met John, and then they're walking through Penn Station. You know how busy Penn Station can be. And they went into this coffee shop just to sit down and have some coffee. And Mark looked around and he said to his wife, "Where's John?" And his wife's like, "I thought he was with you." I'm like, oh my goodness, they just lost a 71-year-old man in Penn Station from the Deep South. So Mark runs out into the hall, and he happens to see John Hurt standing there. And he goes, "John, come on in. We thought you were lost. Get some coffee." And John leaned into Mark and said, "I can't go in there. There's white folks in there." True story. Ain't that something? Anyway, I'm going to do a tune by Doc Watson. And I did my own little arrangement in there, but it's called the Deep River Blues. And this is part of that Essential Blues and Rags Volume 2 that I'm going to give you in addition to this, too, and in addition to another guitar lesson for $20 donation. There's going to be 4 other songs in this set. So this is how Deep River Blues is going to sound. I've got those deep river blues. Yeah, let the rain drive right on and let those waves just roll along, 'cause I got those deep river blues. Now my old gal, she's a pal and she acts like a waterfowl when I've got those deep river blues. Yeah, nothing she'd do for me, and all the fish go on a spree. I've got those deep river blues. If she floats, yes, I've got those deep river blues. When I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, times are better there, yes, I know, yes, I've got those deep river blues. I'm just gonna improvise it. Boat sinks with me, I'll go down. If you see, I've got those deep river blues. Yeah, now I'm gonna say goodbye, and if I say just let me die, I've got those deep river, got those deep river, I got those deep river blues. Yeah. Ethan was jamming, and he noticed I'm live. I'm live! Live, I tell you. I'm live. I had to make sure. I'm live. Ethan is a real avid blues aficionado, as myself, and he's been really gifting me, really blessing me with some wonderful recordings that you just can't find anywhere. I want to thank you again, Ethan, for that. It was really, really nice. I'm going to do now, I'm going to really get very traditional here. This is a song I haven't done in a little while. I'm going to take it right down to the Mississippi Delta right now. And I'm going to do a tune by Charlie Patton. Charlie Patton worked on this plantation, Dockery's plantation, and spent most of his life there, actually, until he went up to Wisconsin and recorded for the Paramount Record Company. And this one song called 34 Blues, he's talking about, I think, about 1934, and he's talking about how harsh the conditions were. He even got ran off of Dockery's farm, and his friend Willie Brown still had the job, and Patton mentions that in one of the verses, and he was talking about how bad everything was. It would make you cry, and women and children were flagging freight trains. It's pretty wild stuff. And he talks about a person named Carmen that's got this little car, probably a Chevrolet car or something, and he used to follow the guy on the tractor just to make sure he wasn't going anywhere. I like that. So all of this is in the song, and I'm going to play it the way Charlie Patton played it, as close as I can. Ain't gonna tell nobody what 34 has done to me. Ain't gonna tell nobody what 34 has done to me. Yeah, I took my roller and I was broke as can be. Run me from Will Dockery's, Willie Brown, man, I want your job. Run me from Will Dockery's, Willie Brown, now I want your job. Yeah, I told Papa Charlie, we don't want you hanging around no more. Further down in the country, you can hear them cry. Further down in the country, you can hear them cry. Yeah, women and children flagging freight trains for a ride. Carmen got a big six Buick, might have been a Chevrolet car. Carmen had a big six Buick, maybe it was a Chevrolet car, but what solid power. But it don't do nothing except for follow behind Farmer Holloway's plow. And it may bring sorrow, and it may bring some tears. It may bring sorrow, and it may bring some tears. Yeah, Lordy, 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 let me see a brand new year. Now, what's mighty interesting about that, in that last verse, when he says, may bring sorrow, Lord, it may bring tears. Oh, Lord, let me see your brand new year. Well, Patton didn't get to see the brand new year because he died in 1934. He died pretty young, too. So that was a pretty sad thing. Well, I'm going to do a tune now. During the 30s, there's a band called the Dallas, I think it was a Dallas string band or the Dallas band or something like that. And they recorded a song called the Dallas Rag. And ragtime was very popular. Old jazz and ragtime, it wasn't old then, it was modern jazz back in the late 20s. And I'm going to do this one tune called the Dallas Rag. It was arranged for the guitar. I forgot who arranged it, pardon me for that, but it'll give you an idea of some of the other types of music that was going on around the time Patton was recording 34 Blues. Little about a ragtime out there. So we have some people out there. Yeah. Well, Lisa, I think I'm going to be coming back to Godfrey Daniels. I'm going to be in November. So Ramona, she's bringing me back in November. So that should be kind of fun. And anyway, let me see just... people have some nice comments in here, and it's always good to see that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get into right now. Let's see, the bunch of people talking out there. Well, hello everybody. I'm going to do a tune. This is another person that I was really inspired by a great deal. Let me bring up the lyrics to this tune. Haven't done this one in a while. It was Jimmy Reed. Jimmy Reed, recorded a lot. If you don't know who Jimmy Reed is, he was the one that wrote Big Boss Man. And the Grateful Dead made that pretty popular. Everybody wanted to know who the heck was Jimmy Reed, especially when Grateful Dead did it. And they introduced a whole new generation to Jimmy Reed. And this is a tune that he did called Bright Lights, Big City. Big city, gone to my baby's house. Bright lights, big city, gone to my baby's head. I try to tell you, pretty mama, but you don't believe a word I said. Yeah, hey baby, you're gonna need my help someday. Yeah, pretty mama, tell your mama, you're gonna need some day. You wish you could listen to some of the things I say. Yeah, go ahead, pretty mama, knock yourself right out. Yeah, go ahead, pretty mama, knock yourself right out. I love you, baby, but you just don't know what it's all about. Bright lights, big city, going to my babysitting. Bright light, big city, go to my babysitting. I try to tell you, pretty mama, but you don't believe a word I say. Gonna need a little bit of water with that one. Let's see. We have Jimmy Reed was a fabulous. Yes, he played a really great harmonica. Jimmy Reed played in the. If anyone plays harmonica, he played. He didn't play the cross harp. Well, he played a little bit of that, but he played really straight harmonica, blowing way high into the high notes and bending those. And when he got to the 5 chord, he did a little cross harp and then went back again. He inspired a lot of other harmonica players. First time I ever heard anybody play harmonica like that was watching John Hammond Jr. In this little club, and he had the whole Jimmy Reed thing going, right there. Well, folks, I'm going to do one more tune tonight, and I just want to remind you again, if you can, there's a donation link at the top. Should be right above my head there. And I'm giving away all kinds of things for that, for your donation. And one of the biggest things I'm giving away is normally I charge for the year $125 for access to every guitar lesson I ever put out. It's called my Premier Membership. But here, right here, through this broadcast and at that donation link up there, you're going to get access to everything for only $60. And that's $60 worth of a lot of guitar lessons. There are over 500 some odd guitar lessons up on that site. 500 videos, and there's lots of tab and notation to download. There's also really cool movies up there, concerts, and things like that. So all of that's up there. And I want to thank you all for coming out. Hey, Charles. Charles Newman is in the house. That's always good to see. Wow, suddenly it got dark. I don't know what happened there, but maybe the magic is coming. So anyway, I'm going to do this one tune. It's called my version of I Know Your Rider. Yes, I know you're right. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. Well, I know you're right. I'm gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss your daddy from rolling around. I laid down last night, could not get my rest. Laid down last night, I could not get my rest. wind was blowing like wild geese in the west. Sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Sun gonna shine in my back door someday. That wind gonna blow all my blues away. Wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. Wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. Yet I'd shine that light in the cool Colorado rain. that's my version of Know Your Rider. You think you need some water after that? Thanks, Charles. Yeah, Howard, it does sound different every time because a lot of it's improvised, and then I just go to certain parts that I know that bring me back to certain places, but then I'd like to kind of go to other places, and I never know where I'm going to go until I actually hear things a split second or so before I actually start playing them. And as Bucka White used to say, it's really sky songs, because Bucky used to say that they just fall from the sky. So maybe all that stuff kind of falls from somewhere. I don't know where. But at any rate, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Again, if you can send me a donation, that would really be appreciated, because I think the only work that I'm going to be getting maybe is in the summer, and I'm hoping in the fall things open up. So this, by the way, I'm not going to be back in a concert or in a lesson until the 29th, okay, because I will be away for a couple of weeks taking care of some stuff. I'm going to leave the concert up on Facebook for you all to watch, and the guitar lesson is going to be up on Facebook too. So again, I want to thank you all for coming out. Thanks a whole lot. Thanks, Charles. Glad that you enjoyed it, and stay well, stay healthy, and I will see you in a few weeks. Hope you enjoyed yourselves, folks. Take care.